valedictorian will speak, Ms. Kyra Stafford.
Greetings, fellow classmates, families, friends, and distinguished guests. Thank you for coming to celebrate our Hope 2020 graduating class. I would like to start by thanking some of the many people who helped us achieve our goal: our families, especially our parents, our faculty, administrators, coaches, and fellow students. Teachers, thank you for instructing, caring, supporting, and leading, not only in the classroom, but also in our faith. I would like to thank God for always being gracious, always comforting, and always loving us, and also for making himself known to us throughout our lives and here at Hope especially. Families, thank you for being there for us, for always loving, encouraging, and celebrating us, especially through the hard times. And we have had some hard times, some extraordinary times, really. We didn't even see the end of our high school senior year coming, as it ended unexpectedly at the end of spring break. One thing that hurts more than saying goodbye is not being able to say it at all. But thanks to Mr. Heisey and Mrs. Lindsay and our board, we have today. Let's start by recalling some of the many things we will miss and remember. Coach Murphy's gruff voice on the intercom during break, Mr. Floyd's cheesy jokes, Senora Spangler's inexhaustible energy, Coach Scartwood's sayings like, "It's not a threat, it's a promise," literally, and my dead grandmother can run faster than you. Going to basketball games, Spirit Stick, Color Day, and Powder Puff games during homecoming week, getting dress coded, our football team winning state this year, band and music concerts, chapel every Monday morning, seeing someone from Hope every time you go to Chick-fil-A, being a part of the Hope bubble, and so many more. As I was thinking about this speech, I came across the idea of liminality. Liminality is the uncertainty and disorientation that occurs between major stages of our lives. It's the uneasiness felt when we stand at the threshold of a new stage of life, a stage in which we will restructure our identity, our time, and our community differently from our old ways. And we have had an extended moment of liminality, longer than normal this year. We are between the stages of child and adult, high school and college student, school and career. But this year, along with the rest of the world, we are in a liminal state between what we knew and what we don't yet know. We stand at a threshold of a new world, where many things are rapidly changing. I can't tell you how many times I've wished things would just go back to normal. But do we really want that? Was normal the best things could be, or could they be better? The past few months have exposed flaws in our society, and paradigms have been shattered. So maybe it's time to rebuild a better world. What better time to go out into the world than at a time when people are questioning the ways things have always been done, and are open to new ways of doing things? During times of rapid change, opportunities abound. So instead of being fearful, we need to realize that there are more opportunities to impact the world than ever before. The pandemic-tinged lens through which we look to the future is different from previous classes. It gives us a unique perspective on what has come before and what may come next. We can view our future through this lens as scary or exciting. I strongly encourage you to see it as exciting and to jump in and make a difference, because I know you can, and I believe in us. There might not be a generation more needed to make a difference, and I believe we're up for the challenge. And may I remind you that no sickness, no disease, no plague, no virus is a match for our God. Romans 8:39 says, "Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God. He is with us." Have you noticed that it's sometimes hard to maintain hope when the news reports only bad things in the world? Well, let me share with you some recent good news from our world. And remember, the people responsible for this good news were sitting in our seats not too long ago. Renewable energy production has overtaken fossil fuels. Pollution has dropped and the Antarctic ozone hole is the smallest on record. Scientists recently announced they may be able to spot Alzheimer's 16 years before symptoms begin. The first in vitro cheetah cubs were born, which may help endangered species. Every day, 325,000 people get their first access to electricity, 200,000 get access to piped water, and 650,000 get internet access. Crazy, right? In 1950, 27% of all children died by age 15. Today, that number is only 4%. In 1961, about 42% of the planet's population lived in extreme poverty. Today, that number is less than 10%. Diseases like polio and leprosy are on the decline, and global efforts have turned the tide on AIDS. New York, Italy, and New Zealand reached single-digit numbers of new COVID cases. A 106-year-old who lived through the Spanish flu survived COVID-19. And last but not least, the Hope Christian class of 2020 graduated. So like I said, these are exciting times. In closing, I would like to tell you, my fellow graduates, that I am proud of you and I believe in you. Now let's go make a difference in the world.
Thank you very much, Kyra. Next, we have special